That's the photo spot as well. Look at that, man. We made it. We made it. Road to Rio done and dusted with the brother Joao.
Look at that. This is a dream, man. This is an absolute dream. I'm literally shaking flying this thing. Weak signal. Oh, that's not sounding good. Fuck. You're kidding.
No.
This is Brazil. Let's get it. What do you reckon, buddy? Brazil.
Beautiful sunny day out here in Rio de Janeiro on the beach. Can't see the Christ statue, can we? Nah.
Nah, the other side.
True. But we got Patty out here. She's loving the sun and the sand. Crazy to see the contrast of like high rises. Then behind it there's mountains. Either side there's mountains. And the beaches. Ah, por agora tá bom. Obrigado.
Valeu, bro.
Little apartment overview. This is what you get for like 30 USD a night. In Copacabana, this is what we're eating, bro. Just cooked up a feed. We got the penthouse suite. We're doing a bit of washing, that's why it's a bit loud, but absolutely gorgeous spot. We are playing tourist today, and I know nothing about what's really going on. I'm just following
Me, bro.
Yes, sir. What's it saying there? I got it. What does the water there mean, bro? Oh. And you didn't get the card back, okay. Alright, bro, where are we off to today?
So we are catching the metro in Copacabana, and we are headed to Selaron, which you have probably seen on an Instagram reel somewhere, I promise.
Maybe, but I see, like, yeah, the names don't mean anything to me, so we're just seeing how we go. So now street side, in this little plaza in this large intersection, there's a lot going on, and I'm seeing things I've never seen before. What's that over there, bro?
It's the Lapa Arcs.
Lapa Arcs.
Yeah.
And that right there is a gorgeous street as well. Frick, man. Ew. Such a colorful street, a lot of street art. Crazy. And there's just insane contrast for beautiful views. And then into the mountains. He's taking us to the steps. How good. Yeah, you can't miss it. It's insane the impact that Instagram has. Like, I've never seen this place anywhere other than Instagram, and like now we're here. And we made it with a tuk-tuk and a dog. Bro, do you know much about the murals and things, like the tiles?
They are a bunch of mixed like artistic tiles from all over the world, pretty much. You can see there's stuff from Germany, stuff from like Slovakia. You know Brazil's a melting pot, right? So I think the stairs do represent how much influence Brazil had in a lot of different cultures. And the artistic influence, like art is the way that most countries express their culture, and it's really cool to see in one place in a country that really embraced every culture in the world to have this colorful and like melting pot of art as well in a place.
It's very cool. So there's definitely influence from all around the world. This is even a bit of the US, Ohio. Peru as well, Machu Picchu. That's really cool.
Tem a porra da faixa branca ali, para nego subir e descer.
Mad hectic experience, just getting a clip of us, a little photo. But yeah, we got through the line and yeah, we're doing the touristic thing, bro.
Quality instant content, baby.
Even one from the Camino de Santiago. So there's little Spain, little France, little the US. I can't see anything from Australia, but we're pretty up and coming, I guess. And right behind him, there's a sick. That's the Brazilian flag, or is it a crest of a football team as well? Like way up the.
Yeah, there's a Brazilian flag, but it's made in some weird artistic way right there. Dude.
Damn.
Check it out.
Damn. Even a Buenos Aires tango sign, that's pretty sweet. Barrio de Tango. Nice. Now they're just getting crazy creative. What's going on? People are just making it up along the way. That's awesome. I've never seen anything like it. So we found some Australian influence. Look at that. A little kangaroo on these steps here in Brazil. That's sweet. As if there's a bar right in the middle of nowhere. That's sweet. My brother, where are you taking me? Where are we going? This is awesome. Sick views. Ah, I love it. This is impressive. How well can we see this? They've got like a whole painted wall back there, but this is some really famous arcs. I'm just really following Joao. I don't know really what's going on. We picked up two strays and we're vibing. We're in like a really old part of Rio now. So we're just doing a bit of sightseeing. These are like some cable car tracks, and the scenery, the architecture is just freaking beautiful. It's nice, a lot of artwork, and it's very safe during the day. For now anyway, simply from what I feel. What is that? Still an operational cable car. This has got everything going on. Just entered a zone of cobblestone streets, and out to the right, just pulling up and noticing this insane view. Wow, man. It is something. Tour guide Joao.
It didn't seem promising, but here we are.
I have like truly no idea where we are, and I might not have gotten here by myself. And this was once, or still is, the cable train station, bro.
Yeah, so the cable car. Yeah, it's one of the staples. This region of the town kind of kept most of its like historical underpinnings. Look at that. That's pretty cool.
Oh, yo, that's bad. So here it is there, that this whole system's coming through and going.
São Paulo used to have one of these where they scraped it out.
This is sick, dude. This is so cool. This is Brazil, man, where you just have like restaurants and small side bars with the best views of the city. Rio de Janeiro. How good, man. So yeah, Joe was just saying we made it to the heart of this little region city, Santa Teresa. So we kind of got in. Yellow taxis, gorgeous intersection. And somehow right in the heart of Santa Teresa, you've got a movie theater. That's what this is. You've got the show times on the left. Gorgeous flags on almost every street. And just crazy how the cable car runs this way and then through the cobblestone streets up the mountain as well. Is this guy's putting the line on a different... Wow, man, we're seeing it all happen. This is awesome, bro. And we're just getting a little feed in. Hungry dog.
Am I getting recorded again?
The steepest hills, man. Just everything is just flat and then it just straight up in Brazil out here, man. Really cool. Really cool.
So check this out. Everybody knows about Carnival and about the ladies in the big feathers and the clothes and they're sambaing. They have the biggest legs of all time. And it happens here. So people are in the stands and every year there's samba schools that are competing against each other. And then they rate if your samba queen is doing really good, if your samba music is good, and if your drums are on point. One samba school every year is crowned champion of the Carnival of Rio. It happens here, and I promise you, come, because they are the loudest drums you're ever gonna hear in your life. You can feel it like deep in your fucking soul, bro.
That's sick.
As soon as this is the Marquês de Sapucaí, as soon as the drums hit the Marquês de Sapucaí, it's a different universe, bro.
That's really cool.
Amazing. Spiritual experience. You have to come once in your life.
It starts here. It
Yeah.
starts here and it's on both sides as well. All the way down.
Yeah, on the stands. And it's like a sporting event, but it's a cultural event more.
So the wind kind of picked up and where we were just back there, it was a lot more dangerous. I didn't record any clips because I wasn't going to put Joao in as well, the girls that we're traveling with now today, in danger as well. So we kind of left the touristic spot, just us, the gringos, freaking just trudging through the not so safe spot and then just pull out the camera to get a little history. Joao's doing an amazing job being a little tour guide here. No way, that's gorgeous, man. We are just catching the last bit of sunset here at Rio. We made it to the beach well, we're just gonna have a chill night. We don't really have any plans. It's just a good vibe to figure out what's doing. But just had to stop up because we just made it to the beach. Apanem, it's just the beach over from where we are at Copacabana. Joe the legend's just chilling out there as well. He's like, bro, if you're gonna film, do it on the beach, because if you're just doing it up over there on the sidewalk, you're gonna get mugged for sure. So there's a Flintstones gym, all cement, bro, out by the ocean, and then there's a guided meditation going on with the beach the other side. This is like a cove. They're loving the beach. Very cool. This is all sand, man. Obviously being very careful with the phone in spots like this. Man, that's a feed. But man, we were in a Roots pub watching the game.
It's a feast, baby.
Yes, sir. That's gonna be us hooking in.
The name of the bar is Bunda de Fora, which means ass out.
Yo!
What a vibe.
Muito obrigado. Delicioso. And yeah, we just in the street, just go to the gym, get a feed. We're just using this iPhone, the old one, to don't get robbed. This is a vibe, man. Bro, how is this all? This is like all 25 USD between the two of us.
Yeah.
Delicious, man.
Banquet, bro. I'm fucking king.
Yes, sir. Out of here, dog. Here we are, still with the burner phone, because it's Rio at 11 p.m. But starting and finishing every day on the freaking beach.
Bro, there's nothing more Brazilian than white Havaianas and Copacabana Beach, bro. This is as Brazilian as football and samba, baby.
All right, we'll let you off leash. Sit, putty. Sit. 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 Sorry, miss. Got the thongs in your face. Stay. Free. You see. In Rio de Janeiro with the zoomies, hey, miss. Good girl, miss. So we've gone and woken up to all this beating and banging. I thought it was the roadworks from last night, continuing and starting early. We woke up at 6 a.m, went for a little sunrise walk. Didn't take the camera, but when I walked out of the apartment to take Patty for a walk, check that out. Market stalls. So every Thursday on this street specifically, it's a towaway zone. They clear it out and there's all these fresh fruits. Yeah, obviously be walking out now to go check it out as we head on our way to see Rio de Janeiro's Christ statue. That was very much an Australian accent, trying to say Portuguese words, but we're off representing again the 5-star team. Keen, man. It's gonna be a day and a half. You're gonna stay here, Miss Patty. I don't know if it's dog friendly. We've been for a long walk on the beach, Patty and I. So she's all just ready to just chill out, have a nice relaxing morning in the sun, aren't you? While I go do a bit of sightseeing. Muito obrigado. Yeah.
Happens in multiple streets in town and different days of the week.
Very cool. So that's where we're literally at, and this is just our street right outside. Markets, grains, spices, vegetables, veggies. Everybody walking around with these bad boys, getting their groceries for the week. Everybody's shouting what they're selling. I just got eggs from these guys this morning. That's what we ate. Some fresh ovos, is what they call them in Portuguese. They're huge avocados.
Ei, você aí! Coisa simples! We're the place to go. Just say, hey, you dropped it. The price just dropped.
No way, dude.
Like sales tactics in Brazil or something else, bro. It's my favorite thing of all time.
Oh, that's so funny. I'm glad you picked that up, man. That's classic. These guys are even doing fast food, so you can buy ready-made stuff.
Is like an institution in Brazil. For they have a pastel and a sugarcane juice, it's a spiritual experience, bro.
Very hectic, but very exciting at the same time. A lot going on.
The back kid, my friend.
Did you pick out what he said in English?
I have no idea what he just said, bro. At least he tried, man.
Yeah, no, they're out here. The sales tactics.
Yeah. It's so good, man.
So right.
And we're so proud of it.
Alright, so the plan is we're taking a bus to get a bit closer to the Rio statue. I'm gonna call it the Rio statue. The real name is like
Christ the Redeemer, baby.
Christ the Redeemer.
First, we're gonna go to Parque Lage, which is
sweet.
alongside the Christ, probably the most picturesque place in Rio. And from there, we can hike up to the Christ. And if you're not keen on hiking, there are two other ways to get to the Christ. You need to catch a van or the train. The train is even older than the Christ. You used to just go up that mountain and just became kind of like the touristy way to get there after the Christ was built in 1938, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I think hiking is, since we're trying to be active on this trip and not just eat the enormous amount of food that we've been eating, I think hiking will be the way to get there.
Facts, man.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. Alright, we'll go find the bus. One bus all the way, how good. Right out front there.
Tijuca National Park, baby. So Tijuca National Park is the biggest urban forest in the world. I think so, if my info from a few years ago is still correct. And inside of the first place you're gonna check out is the Parque Lage, which used to be a palace here in Rio.
It's a safe spot by the looks of it. They've just got police pulled up right out front. Foreigners jumping in and out of Ubers, I just noticed as well. Wow, we're walking through the park.
The national park, yeah.
To get there.
So the Parque Lage is just here. That's the first place we're going. Corcovado, where the famous hills.
Well, this is where we're going. But they were introduced to this park, or
they are natural wildlife from here.
Frick. This behind me is my first time seeing monkeys in Latin America. I'll get up a bit closer. This is crazy. So it's like a palace cafe hybrid. Photo spot and coffee spot. Places like this, I'm glad I'm a single solo traveler, because this would run up my bill for sure if I was here with the missus. So that's us just now leaving the palace in this jungle section, and we're hiking all the way up this mountain right in front of me to go hike to the top of the Christ the Redeemer statue, where I'm about to see it for the first time in my life, first time in Brazil. Joe was saying it's about 713 meters above sea level, and we're kind of right near the beach, so we're walking from sea level. It's going to be quite an elevation. Me personally, I've never gone and watched someone hike to the Statue of Rio. I know that it's a searchable opportunity, but I think that through my travels, I'm allowing maybe the thought and idea of traveling Latin America as more of an accessible thing. This continent is full of beautiful people, amazing scenery, awesome foods, huge culture, and an incredible selection of music as well. So I hope I'm just really showing that off for you guys. Are we going the right way?
I have no idea.
Aqui a escada, mantém na segunda pista, na guarita começa a trilha.
Tranquilo.
Obrigado.
Valeu, bro.
Vai peidar em 600 metros.
They just said in very Rio accent Brazilian that they saw us 4.4 kilometer hike on the way up. They're like, nah, bro, we can't do it.
Do you pay at the top? Surely not.
Yeah,
Really?
we pay right when we're about to see Mr. JC himself.
Mr. Senor JC.
Yeah, so we pay. Until then, the walk in the jungle is free.
Alright, cool. And that's signing off so that they know that you're in here.
Yeah, so I gave him my ID number, my name, how many people are with me, and if I'm from like a certified tour guide group.
So far it's a pretty sweet hike. Real easy gradient. We've only seen a couple people. We are doing it on a Thursday, just on midday. So we'll get there by about 3 p.m. hopefully, then get back in time before the sun goes down. You don't want to be hiking through here at night. Cute little waterfalls. We've got some uphills and log crossings. This is our first creek crossing, if you can call it that. Just to jump over the mud. Hola. There's been a couple of helicopters circling above, just chilling. I don't know really what that's about, but it's more or less.
Famous people get around or panoramic flights of the Christ?
Yeah, we're making our way, but this is kind of how it is. Well shaded, so it's not so hot. It's a bit muggy, of course, but that's like the average gradient for what we've kind of seen the first half an hour walking up this beautiful thing. Very tranquil and peaceful, man. Gonna just let you guys look at that. Walking Patty at the beach this morning, and then to be in the afternoon in the mountains is insane. Rio's got everything. This is the first like sketchy section of the hike, if you can call it that. Just a small little scramble up a couple rocks. Achievable with a camera in your hand as well, but see if it gets any worse or any better. But we're about 1.3 kilometers in now.
Good job doing Havaianas, bro.
It's crazy in the thongs from here. Way. Hola, cheeky monkey.
This is insane.
A few helicopters above. This is our first little sighting of a bit of a clearing. We're just above halfway now, so we'll get it done. We're at the train track. Are we going downhill for a little quick sec?
No.
Or?
Oh, we're going up that way.
This is the train. Oh yeah, you're right. Lucky I've got the guide still with us.
I was just thinking he's gonna hop on the train right here, man.
Can barely see it. A couple vans coming close. Got like less than a kilometer now. We're on a road section of hike now. View and a half. I'm shaking.
What do we have up there, bro? Oh, it's too sunny. There we go.
Look at that. This is a dream, man. This is an absolute dream. I'm literally shaking flying this thing. We're gonna try to hold it steady to come around the front. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, man. Just a beautiful silhouette. Oh my gosh. It's crazy, man. Weak signal. Oh, that's not sounding good. Fuck. You're kidding.
No. Oof.
Oh my goodness, you have no idea. That was just me running for my life. I don't know if it would have been recording, but it just said on the screen. Oh my god, bro. We got it back.
Just left all the stuff behind.
No. Dude,
we get the drone back?
yeah. But it just started flying automatic return to home. And I was like, do not crash into Christ the Redeemer.
You'll be fucking sent out of the country, man.
The police are just at the gate with the motorbikes, so.
Yeah. Return it home and then we get in.
Yeah. That was so stressful. Filming this dream drone shot. I was just freaking running for my life, bro. Watching this blacked out screen. I'm like not even 100 meters distance from where we left it from, but just because it's over this mountain, and I don't know if the Bluetooth coverage is getting affected by the amount of people, but we're just about to bring it down. Insane. Freaking.
This man was about to hit his fucking drone into Christ the Redeemer. And look at the panic in the face.
Dude, you were recording when I ran off, right? Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh fuck. This is such a sick shot. Man. Look at how exciting that is. That's insane.
Mad stressful.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Yeah, drone's away, we're sending it on up. Can't wait to check it out, like face to face. It was incredible though, like to see it with the drone first.
What a vibe.
Yo man, that's insane. That's insane. We walked from down there, that's crazy as well. Here we are, my brother. The van just pulled up. We've got a sea of people coming through, but that's the first ever sight of the statue itself. Very cool, man. Sea of people, but that's it. That is massive. Oh, it's gonna be mission impossible to get a nice snap of us, my brother.
Steal her spot right there. Steal her spot right there.
What are we doing with it?
Open the fucking arms, bro.
Look at that, man. We made it. We made it. Road to Rio done and dusted with the brother Joao.
If you ever doubted us, that's too bad.
Nice.
We actually here.
Yes, sir, we are. We're trying, aren't we, my brother?
We're trying our best. Alright. Hit me.
That bird needs a pay rise on the floor there. That's hectic. So apparently this is one of the 7 wonders of the world. I believe it, man. We are in a beautiful place.
So
this is something.
Fun fact that Rio is the only place on earth where you can see 2 of UNESCO wonders at the very same spot. So you can see the Christ, you can see the Baía de Guanabara. It's unlike any other thing, man.
Is that another one over there?
Yeah, bro. The Baía de Guanabara right there.
I had no idea. That's insane. That is very cool. That is very cool. Rio is so impressive, man. I was too busy worried about not crashing the drone when I had it up to do like a full spherical, but it's really panoramic.
It is massive, that's for sure. Sit down and just look at it for a second.
Yeah, you gotta appreciate it. I've been trying to remind myself the same thing because I don't know, everybody kind of gets here and you just straight into photo mode and being influencer type shit. I'm kind of getting the same boat sometimes. Never once been in this place in my life, and then you get here and it's just, it is something else, man. done and done, bro. We're trying to move apartments from Copacabana to like the center, where I'm gonna stay a couple more days waiting for another mate. We took a few too many wrong turns and we're gonna end up in a favela to make the roundabout back home. We'll see what we can see. That's my favorite saying, bro.
Oh man,
Yo, man. We're in it, in there. Road conditions are subpar. Who would have thought?
There's the left lane here.
Left lane.
Yeah.
Seeing two very different sides to Rio de Janeiro, where we were like on the beach, very much just good vibes, caipirinhas. So now we're in the opposite side.
Estão chegando agora?
Não, a gente chegou faz uma semana por aqui.
Ah, tá só passeando, tá passeando.
Estamos dando um tour
rolê,
na cidade
dando rolê
hoje,
na
exatamente.
cidade.
Pô, a gente já pegou uns 3 caminhos errados hoje. Acabamos no meio da Avenida Brasil, mó estresse, cara. Foda.
Boa, brabo, ó. Toma cuidado, tá?
Ah, que isso, bro.
Guarda tudo direitinho, valeu?
Suave, valeu, bro.
Ciao. 14 minutes, home stretch. We made it out of the danger zone and we're on our way.
Yeah, baby.
We started in Sao Paulo and then we made it to Rio de Janeiro. How good was that? It was a freaking ride and a half, my brother.
It was, man. What a journey.
It was really, really good to get an insight into like a deeper level of Brazil that I definitely wouldn't have gotten without you. So yeah, traveling together was a time and a half, and just making it in the tuk-tuk, it's quite hard to fathom that we did it together for such a long period of time, but man, it was definitely a good time, bro. Cheers for that.
Man. I appreciate you a bunch. I'm just happy I got to show my country off a little bit. I love this place and I think there's so much to see. Super happy that you got to see it a bit with me.
Yeah,
man. Keep doing what you're doing.
Cheers,
It's
bro.
a pleasure, man.
Cheers, my brother.
You're a star.
Thanks, my brother.
All the best, man.
Thank you, bro.
Keep watching this guy, guys. He's one of one.
Pati, say goodbye. Yes, the happiest. So that's it. Joe is on the bus. What we took ages to do, he's gonna do in a 6-hour ride. So that's not the bus that's going to Sao Paulo, obviously. That's gonna take him to the metro. And then from there, he's got a couple of interchanges. So it's just insane that doing what we're doing in a tuk-tuk, it just really shows it off. And now, Miss Patti, it's back to it being just the two of us. We're not alone for too long. We've got a couple days to just recoup and edit and rest a little bit before I got a mate of mine, best mate on the planet. I convinced him to come to Rio de Janeiro, and it looks like if everything goes well, that we'll be traveling all of Brazil together. So that'll make it a lot safer of a country. See you in the next episode, legends. What a day. What a day. I can't wait. It's gonna be legendary. See you soon. Arjuna.